let's get a pregame.
Well, guys, he has an admiration for...
All right, David, thanks. Golden State will get the first one. Completely new 5 on the floor. Warriors leading by 7. On the court for San Antonio. Mills and Manu at the guards. Lee out there with Simmons. And it's Dedmon in at the 5 down low. Abdul-Jabbar passes to West. Young outside. And Young just drilling the 3 there. Nice look.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Now here's Mills. Feeds to Ginobili. Pass to Lee. Passes it to Mills. Screen by Lee. Now Mills. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
For all the strides he's made in other parts of his game, Mills remains at his heart a dead-eye three-point shooter.
The Warriors lead it. And Young kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. .153 left in the first. Here's Pachulia. Here's Ginobili. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. They get it back. Here's Simmons. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Dedmon. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Yeah, where's the box out? That's a mistake that is easily preventable with some fundamentals.
Young dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Young passes to Abdul-Jabbar. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Young outside. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Now here's Iguodala. He's covered closely. Fires from 18. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Third is David Lee.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And here's Mills. Ginobili kicks to Dedmon. Now here's Mills, defended by Young. To the inside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And he knocks down the first one. And so David Lee nails them both. .55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Young kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Dishes it to Pachulia. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
Second team foul. Sean Livingston.
Screen by Young. Abdul-Jabbar against Ginobili. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And how about the skill from Perez down on the block, working hard inside and getting the contact in the process. Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And he's good on the second. Mills with it. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
.32 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Ginobili. Back to Mills. And he overshot that one, missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Warriors leading by 3. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Young. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Young. Kicks it to Pachulia. Now here's Livingston. Picked by Pachulia. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Young for 3. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Warriors lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oregon. And Kevin Durant, former MVP.
I think it's another level I can go to. You know, always can be better. That's how I look at it.
And with all the weapons around him now, it'll be harder. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Spurs trail by 11. On the court right now for the Spurs, the timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Simmons is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Dedmon in at the center, locking down the middle. Up top, Leonard, defended by West. Shots good by Dedmon.
And don't look now. If there's anything Leonard could improve upon, it's getting his teammates more involved. Exhibit A, that assist.
Golden State's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Spurs ended up having a lot of troubles. He chipped in his share of points and he added a few assists as he was able to set up his teammates for good looks. He was completely off target. Very poor percentage from the field. We'll be curious to see how he responds tonight, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. And we all know he wants to come out here and move on.
Yeah, and what would really help is if he could come out and get off to a good, quick start here tonight.
Yeah, you wonder if the coach is going to force feed that because the ghosts of the last game are still haunting him. Hopefully he can block out all that noise and distraction and get himself back on track.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Young. 6 points for him. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. West outside. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go line.
Can't say enough about the athleticism of Prez. Just an explosive move to the basket, making the deep foul him on those drives.
And the Warriors making a change here. Durant's checked in. Good on the second free throw. .157 left to play here in the half. And here's Leonard. He's got 15. Fires from the wing. Warriors with the rebound. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover. Just not their best effort.
You could see the coach trying a few different rotations in that game, shaking things up, trying to get something going, but nothing was working.
Back to Young. The wide open look for Durant. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter. The feed to Dedmon. It's Parker outside. That shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Abdul-Jabbar with it. Outside Durant. To the paint. Pachulia kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Pachulia. The pass to Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. Young for 3. It's hauled in by Ginobili. Spurs trail by 11. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, he doesn't land at the charity stripe quite as much as he used to, but Ginobili still knows how to bait the defender into making a mistake.
For San Antonio, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. "44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Young dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. He feeds it to Iguodala. He kicks to Young. Five on the clock. Green with a screen for Young. Again, Young missing. San Antonio's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Parker kicks to Leonard. From deep. And no good trying to get that one.
Well, he keeps adding strength and conditioning through the years. A big help to Kevin Durant there on the defensive end.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Warriors.
Keep it up, guys. We have some good momentum. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels.
And welcome back to this Game 7. So the Warriors with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for JaVale McGee. Young is subbed in for Klay Thompson. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gasol. Lee comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Jonathan Simmons is checked in for Leonard. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Abdul-Jabbar, he's in at small forward. Young is out there with Curry. And it's Durant, and it's Green in at the center position. That's the Warriors' 5. Green kicks to Mills. Lots of room. Offensive rebound. Dedmon. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For San Antonio, they have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. No good on that one. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Warriors leading by 11. Picked him clean. Dedmon kicks to Mills. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Second, Stephen Curry.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Ginobili kicks to Mills. He dishes it to Lee. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Outside Curry. And Young kicks to Green. Back to Young. The dish now to Green. Young in the corner. Expanding his range. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. San Antonio's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. Now Mills. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Young. Feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry. To the middle. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And Green slams it in.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Spurs trail by 14. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's Mills. Passes it to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Lee passes to Simmons. Lee in the posts, working on Green. No good from Lee.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
Got right up in his jersey. I thought they actually traded for him. Didn't allow separation. Just a terrific effort.
Count that one.
And just great distribution there. Prez, a genius at working the ball to the open teammate.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Mills with it. Lee, a screen on Durant. Now here's Mills. From deep three-point range. No good that time. Great D that time from Durant. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Green. Outside for Durant. Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his third assist on the night.
Remarkable shooter at his size. With that smooth release, Durant makes it look like a simple drop in the bucket.
Now Mills. .102 left to play here in the third. Ginobili outside. To halt the run. The rebound by Young. Young's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Curry. Young outside. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. And Jonathan Simmons gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Curry. And San Antonio also making a switch. Tony Parker's checked in for Jonathan Simmons. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple.
Yeah, it's tough. His shot's been off today. Luckily, his team still has the edge in the game so far.
Ginobili outside. Dishes it to Parker. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ginobili touched it last. And the Spurs making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Here's Golden State. It's been 10 unanswered points. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Young kicks to Iguodala. Golden State moving the ball around. Screen by Young. Green passes to Young. And the Warriors miss again. Mills dishes to Parker. Pass to Leonard. 2 on the clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
NBA All-Star, NBA Finals MVP, all in such a short period of time. Kawhi Leonard is for real.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top. They finish off the third quarter on a 10-1. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
But don't stop the aggressiveness. Here we go. You got shots, let them fly.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Warriors leading by 18. On the court right now for the Spurs. The defensive duo of Green and Leonard make up the perimeter. Pau Gasol is out there with Lee, and it's Parker in at the point guard position. And McGee kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Count it. Abdul-Jabbar's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Spurs trail by 20. Here's Parker. Lee left side. Right side Leonard. Down low, trying to find Green. He's got it now. Great D that time from Durant.
That set had everything but the finish. You know, even though they missed that shot, they know they will convert that more times than not.
Inside. And it's McGee with the jam.
Practically doubling his assist totals over the back half of his career. Durant's a more than willing facilitator. Whatever his team needs to win, he'll do it.
And here is Parker. Lee left side. outside, Green. Here's Parker. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
At the line for the Spurs, Tony Parker taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
McGee against Gasol. Now here is McGee. He's tightly guarded. Six to shoot. Young for 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Spurs trail by 20. Parker outside. Back to Leonard. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
You gotta respect the D. Perez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Durant, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Leonard against Abdul-Jabbar. Right side, Gasol. The 10-footer. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
And the long arms that Gasol has is what allows him to drop dunks on defenders. What a powerful force close to the rim.
And Young kicks to Durant. The feed to Abdul-Jabbar. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Back to Young. Kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. And the pass to Young. To the paint. Here's McGee. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up, take a seat. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing.
Green comes in for Warriors leading by 19 points. .157 left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Aldridge. Abdul-Jabbar against Leonard. Puts it up from 15. A putback. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Golden State's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Young passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Green kicks to Young. He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Young. Over in the corner, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Young with no one around. Off the iron that time. Spurs trail by 19.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Warriors.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Curry. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
.102 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Green. Durant kicks to Young. From beyond the arc. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
A phenomenal effort level. These guys came in committed to dictating the action.
Mills with it. Outside Aldridge. Good looking screen by Gasol. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Not exactly sure what was happening there inside the heads of the players, but very frustrated they couldn't capitalize on the opportunity.
And the Warriors with some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. West comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Durant. Daniel Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. Parker comes in for Patty Mills. Now here's Livingston. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. West passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Pachulia inside, defended by Gasol. Back to Livingston. To the middle. He's looking for West and finds him.
Shooting for Golden State, David West.
That free throw missing. No good on the second free throw. And San Antonio has possession. To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Livingston. And Young kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Tipped away. Simmons dishes to Parker. So they've done it. They're going to move on. They took the long road to get here, but they've done it. They're moving on to the conference finals, Greg, after a thrilling 7-game series and a win here in round 2.
And what a memorable series this was. So fitting that it came down to a Game 7, and now no rest for the weary. They've got to get right back to work.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
Hey, we looked lost out there tonight.
Yeah, we just didn't have it.
At least the rest of the team stepped it up. Hey, good work, fellas.
Good job, team.
Way to pick us up.
About time y'all start pulling y'all weight around here.